Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Honus Wagner. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this series begins. Swing and a ball hammered left field, back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. And that one missing low.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can.
Now this is through for a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manny Ramirez will hit next. Second in the American League in hitting. That misses, and that's ball one. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And there's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's off the inside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. Hank at second with nobody out. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Willie Mays digging in now.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Mays with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball to the right side. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Check out the Red Sox lineup, and a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Honus Wagner.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup, but a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot, so it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Ted Williams in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one fouled off. Williams with another scorching run of play lately. 1 out, base is empty. Off the mark there. 2-1.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Good job to fight that one off. Red Sox already leading. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Al Newhouser. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now the count is even. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Kevin Newman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering upstairs. Strike 1.
2-1.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. Third home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Don Baylor.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Draws the walk there. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And that drops in for a strike. Baylor stands at first with one out. Now snap throw to first. Baylor back easily. This to third. Sheffield. To Horner at second for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. First pitch, not close. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Headed down the line. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Jason Varitek, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nico Horner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. That's in there. Strike one. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one hit to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
He's in there.
He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow.
What's up, Caden? I think they might have blown this call. I think he was out. He's out. I don't blow too many calls at first base. I think he's out. His foot's not on the base yet, in my opinion. Yeah, he's out.
Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And now, Honus Wagner just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Back in Anaheim, down to third baseman, Troy Gloss.
Third baseman.
So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Newhouser back to work. There's the strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive. Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Outside low, and 1-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now here is Taylor Ward. Towards first. And it gets by him.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a man at first. Travis d'Arnaud digs in now. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. d'Arnaud matched a homer in his last game. Ward off of first with 2 away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. So one hit is all they get. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Rodon fires. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. That's to third. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And stepping in for Boston, Willie Mays. First pitch just misses. 1 out and a runner at second. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Rodon to 2-0. That's down and in. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Right through there for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one sliced foul. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. on the ground, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Gary Sheffield on deck for Boston. Three and 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Close, but call the ball. And that is ball 1. Out towards left center. Mays sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman,
David Hamilton now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Misses. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Angels 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Gary Sheffield.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, almost got him. Stays alive.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Fastball is outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Number 34.
And next for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. He's been a great free agent sign. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And out of here. And they add on. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Jack Kachanowicz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now here is Jason Varitek.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, top half of inning number 4. Ball one there. That one the other way. That's a base hit.
The batter, number 2.
So a man aboard. Here's Nico Horner. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's outside. 1-0. Varitek aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one missing low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. There's a strike. That misses. 3-1 now. Runner at first with no outs here. And that is out of play. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
So the lineup flips over. Honus Wagner up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. And there's a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
First and second here, no outs. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Outside low. 2-2. No outs. Runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it's gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And here is Hank Aaron. Liner, base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first, nobody out. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. That clips the corner. And that one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. That's a little high, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits. And now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Williams stands in now and watches strike one. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
We got a full count.
Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they do get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now, Gary Sheffield takes it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now 8-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Now at the plate, Don Baylor. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one upstairs, ball one. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering way upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some
Now
really
batting,
close
right
pitches,
here,
and
Mark.
somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that chance handled by Willie Mays. And there's one down. Here's a big power throw. Troy Gloss. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Baylor, the runner at second with one away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is inside ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses, and it's a full count. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
Baseman,
gets the out.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. And now it's even up.
Strike.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. Red Sox 8 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Victor Gonzalez.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
David Ortiz getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Rips one to right, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I got 3 and 2.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. At the plate, Jason Varitek. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Kenley Jansen getting ready to go. Nobody out. Runner at first. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. And they add to the lead. It's 10-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And there's a ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. All Red Sox in this one. That's a strike. And the count 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Hannes.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Hannes Wagner. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
1 ball, 2
in the dirt. Runner on the go. That one out to right. Trout. And there's one away. So digging in, Hank Aaron.
Right
3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Aaron.
First pitch misses. Corner at first, one gone. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Gonzalez deals. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Gonzalez delivers. And a foul ball. That one the other way. Base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. He's safe. It's 11-1.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Victor Gonzalez won't go any further tonight. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And here's Kenley Jansen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One gone, runner at first. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So one out with 2 aboard. Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. He's one of the best players in the game. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Williams in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, the third
stepping
baseman,
in, the long ball threat, Gary Sheffield. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. There's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bases loaded, 2 down. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's inside. David Ortiz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Jansen fires. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 13-1.
Now batting, the first baseman, David.
So 2 down.
Ortiz.
Still stepping in for Boston. David. Ortiz. First offering, and it just misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Ozzie Smith.
Ozzie Smith.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Tag, save, stolen base. Darno too late with a throw.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 16-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kenley Jansen departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hans Kraus.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
2 outs, nobody on. Now a chance for Jason Varitek. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Austin Riley.
And what a great guy to be able to turn to off the bench, huh?
First pitch, and he just misses. Line to left. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. It's a bit of a blow. Out now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been... in all the press boxes, you got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. So here's Darnell with 1 out. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And takes low for ball one.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Fly ball down the line. Hank sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe.
Here's Joe Adele. Flying to center his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And ball one.
Ball 1.
And another ball. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner.
2-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada, the left-hander, up and throwing. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Out to short. Newman fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Wagner.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Red Sox, Honus Wagner. Wagner, a career batting average over .325, and they traded for him earlier this year. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
1-1.
On the ground, out to short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
And at first, Hank Aaron digs in now. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. In the dirt. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Wagner around second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Pete Crow Armstrong up next for the Red Sox. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. Clips the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Inside and hit him.
First base.
Willie Mays up next for the Red Sox. This guy with big time power. Power and an elite defender. That catches the corner.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball one. 1-1.
Wagner on third. Hank at second. Crow Armstrong at first. One gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And they tack on to their lead. It's 20-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Hans Kraus will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Will Vest.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So one out, nobody on. Ted Williams up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And that misses. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Dang, I might end up scoring like 1 run my next game.
Do it again.
I got 22 in this one, or 21 in this one. I might end up with 1 the next game. Watch.
It's 21-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one's in there. 0-1.
That's a ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him.
Now batting, catcher
Freddie Fermin up next for the Red Sox. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just
outside,
missed. Next pitch misses, and the count 2-1. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. To the bottom of the 6th inning. You're dialed into the show. And we're back.
And
here's a speed threat, David Hamilton.
The second baseman,
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Newhouser back to work. Late on that fastball. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Darren O'Day up and throwing. Holton, a left-hander, also throwing. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a good eye there. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and there's one down.
Now batting, the
Kevin
shortstop,
Newman, the next to hit for the Angels.
Newman.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball. That one not close. And it's 2-1.
That pitch is out.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Don Baylor, the next to hit for the Angels.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Austin Riley. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Here's a rocket out to left. 1 away. Now into the game, Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll be out in left field. So here's Horner now. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. On the ground, right side, Walker steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Honus Wagner.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now, and that one is inside. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play.
Now pitching for Boston.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Aaron O'Day
coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And
here's Mike Trout, 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Gloss in the box again, takes a strike. The Red Sox up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. That's not coming back. That'll fire up the dugout. His 26th of the year. It's 21-2.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. High fly ball down the left field line. And that's a foul ball.
Aye. No ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
And now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Taylor Ward. His righty-lefty splits there. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Riley makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We look ahead to inning number 8. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. That misses. Ball 1. They say you win.
1-1.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that one is downstairs. And the count now even up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Left fielder, number 52.
Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Now batting,
Two outs, base is empty. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at-bat over with as quickly as possible.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. And now it's filled up. Ted Williams waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
Designated hitter.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Mays, the runner at first with 2 gone. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyler Holton. He last pitched 2 days ago. Travis d'Arnaud digs in.
For the Angels, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Swing by d'Arnaud. That one lifted to left. High and deep. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 21-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Joe Adell. First pitch just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
2-2, Tim.
Adele tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball, Austin Riley. He'll do it himself. That was a strong at bat, even though
Now
he couldn't
batting,
find a way
the
on
second
base.
baseman.
So in now for the Angels, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike one. Right side. Throw to first in time.
The batter, number 10.
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Angels, Kevin
Newman.
Newman. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Wagner. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Angels get one with a solo homer. 9th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Angels.
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the mound.
65.
Jose Quijada.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Just misses with that one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him on the off-balance throw. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. He's 0 for 1. Quijada goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Nolan Ryan preparing to come on if needed. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Austin Riley will hit next.
Riley.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order. Back in Anaheim, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor.
Number 25.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Tarek Skubal.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. In the air out towards right center. Aaron gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Trout. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Mark. Wow.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. His 13th home run of the season. It's 21-4.
Put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Troy Gloss, the next to hit for the Angels. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball 1. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Mays sizing this one up. Hooks it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian.
Angels down to their final out.
Walker.
Christian Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in for a strike. And that one sliced foul. The Halos down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can.